Okay, so we're at the start of Mount Adder. This road is terrifying to say the least. It's really steep and it has a lot of switchbacks, and there's some really steep vertical drop-offs. So you need someone with some grit and nerves to drive this road, and a good vehicle. The trail starts right here where Kat is posing. Here's the sign up here, Mount Adder, and let's do it. So here's the start of the trail. Parking is down there. Hopefully you can see that. So after coming down the side of this mountain here, you are put onto a trail, which I just happened to get off of. Oops. Very nice little rolling meadow trail. And now we're getting into some, I don't know what this is, riverbed, rocky stuff. So the trail has become a little steep, a little tiresome. It's well marked though. There's been some ribbons added up here, so it's very easy to follow here. So some more switchbacks. Oh, I just captured this here. You can see the trail. You can also hear my breath. Very beautiful trail here at the start. There's a nice little creek that's running here, past middle of August. We'll see if there's water at the top. I doubt it. Okay, so we've just gone off the rock. The rock stuff lasted for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. Now we're back onto roots and stuff. It's actually quite steep. Oh boy, oh boy. So this trail, Mount Adder, is very picturesque. Nice little creek. Got this beautiful rock wall thing. And there's a huge gorge over here. Oh. So it was pretty scary. There's a creek there and I was taking a piss and a bear started coming down. I made some noise, he didn't run away, just ripping down the trail, so I had to book it and catch up with my crew here. So when you get to the top of this or as you're going up the mountain thing, you want to stick to the right. You'll see a cairn that's marked with pink ribbon. And then there's another one right there. You head up this little rock valley thing. Here we are, so Adder is up there. That's where we're going, on top of this mountain. We're supposed to be going along the ridge, I guess, on this side. And on top, there is a route up the gully which you don't want to do, which is a straight up route. Steep part there with a rope. You can see it coming up now on the side. We're going to be going along the ridge. Watch your pole there, it's kind of pointed up. There, it's clear. First little bit of scrambling is down there, up this little thing. There's lots of pink ribbons up here. Okay, so we've got a trail that goes up here, and so if you don't like this kind of riffraff, there's also the world's largest boulder, which I don't want to get too close to, because I'm sure it won't ever fall, but you never know. It's hard to tell how big that is, but it's probably the size of like 3 or 4 or 5 school buses stacked. So yeah, time to head up this. I'm gonna put the camera away because we'll see. We'll go up a little bit. We'll keep you guys out for a bit here, and then I'll have to put you away because it's too steep. Okay, I lost my pole back there because a bear came ripping down the river and wanted to eat me. So I had to run really quickly, which I know is not what you're supposed to do. But I got to my group really quickly. But I lost my pole back there, which I'll get on the way back down. Okay, so I gotta put this away now. So here's a view of the scramble from up top. So I just came up that scramble, not too bad. It's pretty magical up here. As you can see all the fog behind me. But check out this tarn in front of me. And then we got Mount Adder up there. And wow, the fog just really comes in and out really quickly. Just seconds ago, I couldn't see the top. Oh, you can see Adder again. So there's 2 routes up here. This is the gully right there. You can go up there. You don't want to go up there. That's a bad way to go. I think it's called Death's Wish or something. Death Wish Trail. The other way is over here somewhere. Which hopefully, yeah, the fog's going out right now. Find our way through the fog. Okay, at the base of the summit. This is the last bit of greenery, really. So I got my door cat out. It's a UV protected hat, so I don't have to put sunscreen on. So going up the Adder here, the crux so far, if you're wondering what's the hardest part, there's a 10-foot wall back there, rock wall. You just basically have to kind of scale up. Not too bad, there's kind of some footholds, but that might scare the bejeezers out of some. It looks like kind of more crazy from the bottom than when you get up here. You kind of switch back and forth. You can see right here beside me. So right here, there's tons of these little tarns with a pink tape. So this is what I'm looking at. So pink tarn is there, and pink cairn is here, not tarn. There's a root up there, maybe a root over here. Oh, there's the next cairn up there, right there. Wow. Look at that view, jeez. This mountain is so high up. So the trail, you can see most of this is like switchback stuff with loose rock, but it's not too bad aside from that one 10-foot wall we had to go up. This is the proper way. You don't want to go up the gully unless you have a burning desire to do something insane. And we'll be going up there. You can see a marker, so nice little switchbacks like this guy over here. It's really hard to vlog this because it's kind of have to really watch what you're doing. There is a lot of loose rock up here. That's one thing I will say. It's more loose rock than I know what to do with. But overall, not really dangerous. And so the next marker is right there. So we got another marker on the ground here, and another switchback. So you just want to stick to the right of this mountain. It keeps switchbacking to the right, and eventually there's a ridge we're going to climb over, which probably is actually just up there somewhere. But first, check this out. So cool. It's probably another cougar den. There's numerous different routes up here, like this little chute, which I'm not going up. I actually climbed up on this side, but these two are going up here. The cairn is there. Okay, so there's going to be a gully on the right side over here. That's not where you want to go. There is actually these pink cairns all the way up there. There's you pinch between rocks and stuff. Now we're just looking at this. I'm guessing this is just straight up, yeah, just straight up this one. You can see I'm covering it right there. There's one, and then just there's another one above it there, yeah. So you basically have to scramble this right to the top. So time to put this away. Okay, so this is probably the crux of the hike. Ironic, right at the end there's a marker there, and probably I'm gonna go up this way, too, but up there looks the steepest, and this is where we came from. So going up that scramble there tested my nerves a little bit. I'm not the best with heights, but I can show you what it looks like from the top. Okay, so you have to climb up all this stuff. It doesn't actually look as bad from up top, but going up it feels really steep. You really have to press yourself in the rocks, and it's kind of loose. Here you can actually see there's a couple other people coming up. So you see how small they are there. So we've lost the trail at the top. There's a one cairn, and then I came up this gully thing here. Fantastic view though. So either it's up this way or back the other way. There's a green grove over there. There's another route up on this side here too. I'm not too sure. So we're on top now. The actual top of Adder is that peak over there, so I guess you walk along this ridge. We'll see how this goes. So this is the final approach to the Adder. You can see right there. And up top here is actually very wide. Nothing too scary. So if you come up the gully, which you don't want to do, it ends up here. And then this is it. Mosquitoes not too bad, but there's actually quite a few tarns up here. So there's a lot of water up here. So you could bring a dog up here as long as it's not skittish, because there are very big drops on both sides of this mountain right here. Such as right over there and over here. Okay, so I take you guys with me to the very top here. Last little bit. Oh, even a tarn right at the top. A baby tarn. Oh, exhausted. So what's interesting too, I can point out, there's Brigade Lake right there. Oh, it's just clearing up so you can see it. So Brigade Lake, there's a trail on the other side there. You can also go up there, which is Mount Gibson. And Klitsa's in the clouds, you can't see that. Over there, that's Mount Pogo. So heading back now, the clouds keep rolling in and out, in and out. The sun is almost out, but it's lighting up all the clouds. It looks amazing. You can see a couple people over there. And this cliff here. And we're headed back down right there where those two little tarns are. Go down the mountain this way, and zigzag, and then between those two. Pretty sure that's where we're going. We're starting to get swallowed. You can see Adder is now completely swallowed, just got out of there. And it's time to make our escape. So this is Low Bush Blueberry. So when going down, you can go down the gully you came up, which is probably what I'll do. My group has gone down there. But there's another gully over here which you could have gone up, which is a straight shot, and it doesn't have any change in its height. So I'll just show you quickly here. I don't know if I'm going to go down this one. I'll probably just go down where I came up. But that is this one here. I don't know, maybe I'll just go down here. It looks actually easier to go down this. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go down here. It looks easier. The other one has a sharp drop at the top. This is looking a lot easier. It's pretty easy to scoot down this. This is what I just came down. I don't know if that looks freaky or not, but it's actually pretty nice. You just sit on your butt, slide down a bit, catch your feet on. There's some big rocks here. It's like skiing on rocks, basically. Yeah, I gotta put this away now. So something to note when you're coming down, you can see the marker there. That's like a straight down, you climb down kind of like a ladder. I actually came down in the green stuff here, which was really easy peasy. There's also another route there on the side which you can go down if you like sticking your feet to rocks.
You good? Okay.
More low bush blueberry. So to sum up Adder now, I'm back in town, 9.5 kilometers. It took us 4 hours up, 2 hours down, and about an hour up there, just kind of chilling and enjoying. We got out of there just as the fog really rolled in and engulfed the mountain. The most scary thing about this hike is the logging road. Getting up there, there's one spot on the logging road where it's so steep and there's a culvert that's missing, and yeah, oof, it's nasty. On the way down, when I tried to slow down the vehicle, it started just sliding instead of wanting to stop. It's just so steep. You'll know the road when you see it. It's like two switchbacks just before there's a survival camping hut thing up there. So when you're coming down, you see that hut, you know it's like kind of 2 turns after that. And yeah, super steep. And there's the ditch is pretty deep that like I actually jumped out to try to guide where to go. So yeah. Aside from the terrifying logging road, the hike is fantastic. Big thumbs up for Adder. This one moves into my personal top 10 list or whatever. It says number 2, with being Bedwell to Cream being the top of my list, my favorite hikes. So this one's second right now. It just moved up just above Minnis Ridge. It's just got it all. It's a really great hike. And yeah, just the logging roads, they'll give you a heart attack. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, have a great day.